Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Wednesday night. It's Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And this is another episode in my Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Series expansion pack. Live stream series. I'm sorry, I just did word soup there, and I don't know what I just said. All right, but welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Me myself, my day was going great until late this afternoon, and I started getting this whole. Well, actually, for the vast majority of the day, I had been kind of having this little minor upset stomach thing. And now later this afternoon, it kind of turned into not just an upset stomach, but also a little bit of a scratchy throat. And I've taken some cold and flu medicine just for preventive measures, and hopefully that will help with whatever I'm trying to catch here. Because I'm not feeling 100% tonight, but I'm still gonna try to get this stream in. I'm obviously on medication. I'm a little bit fatigued, and I don't know what it is. It just came over me today, but I'm trying not to be sick, but sick is trying to get me, but I'm not going to let it get me. But anywho, here we are. And excuse me, just bear with me here. I try to keep my throat as clear as I can, but it's a work in progress here tonight. All right, and we're picking up somewhat from where we left off. I did do a little bit of off-camera work last episode, because as you know, during the end of the episode, we did run into some issues with our logging truck kind of tipping over and getting stuck in a specific area, and we did finally get that all resolved. And that's just one of the issues with playing on console, because we don't have some of the mods that are available to PC players. So in certain situations, when you get stuck in certain situations on console, there may or may not be a resolution to that situation, or you have to be super creative with how you come about to a solution with different situations. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm on the creative side of things with this one. And thankfully, this little forklift here was the creative side of that solution, because this little guy right here is crazy as it seems, because some of the physics are off, but this bad boy right here will allow you to lift a lot of things that it really shouldn't be able to lift, which is both good for us console guys, but bad if you're to a realism guy. But it helps us out in some cases when we get stuck in certain bad situations. So very glad about that. And also of note, we don't own this forklift, but you can use it. You just have to reset it on the map before it becomes available. And then once you reset it back to the shop, then you'll be able to use it. And the same thing with the tractor and the dump truck that's over by the ore mill. Okay, what? Excuse me. I'm sorry, because this medication is going to have me doing that all night tonight. I'm sorry, but also where we were picking up where we left off. We did off camera. I did also move some iron ore over to the production facility. At least the TLX 2020 pickup truck, which you see here, which just got an update this week, and now apparently it can auto load pallets from this platinum expansion pack. Although this is not the proper trailer to do so, but I think it's a boxy trailer that allows you to do so. But I have not done any testing on that, so we're just going to take that for what it is. And I was not able to get rid of all the iron ore that I have in this truck. I still got another 26,000 liters, so I'm going to have to hold on to this lease for least a little while until some of this stuff is able to be processed. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get rid of all of my lease equipment, but unfortunately I'm still going to be stuck there. So let's go over to my lease stuff and let's see. Alright, I can turn the telehandler back in and we'll just refresh, turn everything else back in, and we'll just refresh on the next business day. We just want to make sure we don't accidentally turn in the and we'll keep the belt system, because we're going to do that. That's what's set up at the iron ore facility here. If we go here, that's the base game dump truck and track front loader or wheel loader, I guess, that comes with the map. But as you see, the mine, I have the mines mining the ore, and this is where the conveyor is set, and I can just drive my truck up here and just unload right into the truck. And this is a very convenient setup, and right now I just continue to lease this for the moment, even though we're technically not using it every day per se. We'll just leave it there. It's just simpler that way. Alright, so going back to my lease stuff, I'm going to keep the TLX around for the moment, so that's another loss we're going to take on the leases. Alright, and let's go to our production menu here, and let's take a peek at our one production that we have going now. And this is our iron furnace, and we have metal production now. It's it is active, and we have our 59,000 liters of iron ore, and it's now producing metal. Right, and we'll do store right now. Once we have a full load. Actually, should we just do sale right now? We'll do selling. I kind of wanted to see some of them displayed on the production here. So we'll do storing for the moment, but then we're going to flip it to selling. Alright, so I think that's everything that we need to do today, everything that we want to sell. As you can see, the contracts kind of sort of, where we at? Kind of sort of reset, and that they kind of reset when you reload the save, so they had some of this changes. The number of contracts kind of stays consistent more or less, but the numbers and very other aspects of the contracts can change and do change. And again, we're on 3-day month, so this is day 3 in September. I'm probably gonna, like I talked about last episode, probably change it to 2-day months, but this is what we're doing right now. Alright. Sorry if I keep saying alright, it's the medication. But I think we're ready to advance the day, so we're gonna go ahead and sleep now, sleep for 8 hours, and go advance to the next day. Yeah, my stomach's still kind of messing with me here. Sorry. Alright. Oh, we got rain today. So let's first of all take a peek at our contracts to see. So they did kind of stay consistent. Sometimes this changes. Like there's a new arrival here. We still have 2 tree transports, 2 rock removals, 2 dead wood, and now we also have 1 harvesting. Sunflowers on field 3. That's kind of like a freebie. Don't want to go ahead and mess with that or not. It's only worth $2,000. The tree transports are worth a heck of a lot more, but money is money. All right, so we'll go ahead and do it. We'll just borrow the equipment. I don't know if I'm going to mess with those rock removals. The money is okay, but alright, let's see if we can dump ore into production. Still not enough. So that's going to be an ongoing situation there until we some faster, production going on here. But there you can see the metal pallets. And that's what I wanted you to see. And you can take a look at them. You can see they're 1.3. The mass is 1.3 ton. It's 1,000 pieces of metal. And the metal can be and will be used in these in the boat construction, and of course in the roller coaster constructions. Now it's gonna be into the map. Let's see. And this is your roller coaster here, and your boat building situation is over here. This one, I think, yeah. The boat yard. And right now I don't own either of the, you can't own the roller coaster, it's just built into the map. You can own the boat yard, but I don't own it as of yet. But you can still deliver materials there, build the boats, and they will be sold at the time the boat is finished and released. And you can watch the boat kind of sail off the dry dock and into the lake, and sail off into the horizon, or if you will, or at least into the lake. But it's really cool. I've tested both the roller coaster build and the boat build. The roller coaster took a ridiculous amount of time to get done. I wasn't counting exactly how long it took, so I'm not sure, because the amount of time it took, I had to jump in and out and go back and forth and do different things. So I can't tell you exactly how much time it took, but it did take a while. I know it was probably at least a couple of years or more. Alright, so where do we want to start at today? Going back, do we want to mess around with the harvesting bit first? Let's see. Wait, what's this? Field 3. So let's go ahead and kind of get that tagged up. No, it's not tight and confined here at all. Like, I hate when they do these little spawn things like this, and it just makes it ridiculously difficult to get your equipment on there, and they don't have to do that. You can spawn this stuff out where it's further from the building. So I'm going to go to field 3. You don't have that many fields on the map, so field 3 should be easy to find, but just in case. But of course 3 is the furthest one down the road, so that's going to take forever and a day just to drive there with this particular harvester. And again, in most situations in real life, you would load this harvester up on a load loader and drive it out to the site, then unload, and then you do your driving around. But right now we don't have the resources for all of that, so we got to do it the hard, old-fashioned way. And so, and I also haven't tested the automatic driving features in the game to see if how well they work or don't work on this map. That's something I need to mess around with off camera as well, and see if that functionality even works on this map. And again, my apologies, guys, for my voice. Again, I'm really not feeling the greatest tonight, but I'm trying to, be pushed through and get this content out. This channel right now is kind of like a little passion hobby of mine. It's still somewhat a hobby right now until I get some more people watching and get some more traction. And once that starts, and I have some resources coming in, then obviously I'll try to, trying it, but I actually expand based on the traffic and what the people tell me they want and what they, what they like and don't like, and so on and so forth. Because I do it for me, but I also do it for those who love the game and just want to see this content and more. I kind of talked about this last week as well. I want to do some other gaming content because we just had a few things. There's other stuff I played besides Farming Simulator, and part why I'm coming in the Farming Simulator more green than I used to be now is because most of the time when I'm doing these episodes now, I play Farming Simulators a little around the days of my stream, but then the rest of the week I'm usually playing some other stuff. Like right now, I had kind of stopped playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online for quite a while, but I just got back into it recently and I've kind of got addicted to that again, so I've been playing that a lot. I still got there was an update, 4K update for The Witcher 3 that came out today, and I was downloading that before we went live tonight, but I'm going to pause the update for right now because I didn't want it to kind of mess with what we're doing here with the live, and I don't know if I had a download running in the background, all those issues, even though technically I'm a Comcast customer and I have one of the fastest internet package that they have, so I shouldn't have all those issues, but this stuff is always, weird, and especially when you're, on the same device. If you're on different devices, it might work differently, like if somebody in another part of the house was doing some stuff and also using the same connection, and, different little things like that. But if on the same device, you're asking for trouble to try to, especially if you're running a game or games and you have a download running in the background and then that game happens to be an online game as well. But right now, the issue wouldn't be that it's an online game. The issue would be is that I'm doing a live stream. And I don't think it would be a great idea to do a live stream and, where am I? I totally just, oh yeah. To do a live stream and have a download running in the background at the same time, that's just asking for trouble. Even though I'm sure my internet connection is fast enough to handle all that and more, but you never know with this Comcast sometimes. They are really not my favorite ISP, but in this area right now, though, we don't really have a lot of options, unfortunately. I would love to be on some Fios fiber optic, but unfortunately that option is not available in my area. Because even though I use my Comcast for other stuff, and you have your freebies like the Peacock membership and all of that jazz, it's every year they kind of, because I'm outside of my contract, they do that whole thing when they bump the prices up to kind of force you into jumping back into a contract, and I don't want to jump into a contract because then that gives you another 2-year commitment, and it's to lock in prices, but they're already pricing you and quote cutting you a quote deal at the higher tier, even if they do put you back on another package. So it's a cold game. It's very frustrating, and I hate it. But sometimes you're at the mercy of what the government allows these people to do. And the sad thing is, they're policing this whole Microsoft Activision deal. While they're letting this Elon Musk do whatever the hell he wants to. Pardon my French on with Twitter, excuse me. And now you want to come and, put the hammer down on Microsoft, and you can't even do nothing, with Musk. And you got Congress people that are making basically treasonous statements, and Congress can't take any actions on any of that stuff. But, I digress, because this is not a political channel. So, oh, that's right, it's raining, so I may not be able to, but that applies, yeah, hold on. It's probably going to get that message because you can't harvest when it's raining, or you can, but you'll get a significantly reduced yield. Probably gonna get that message. I'm gonna have to wait till it stops raining before I can harvest. Yeah, so we'll just wait. That's not gonna, I don't want to mess around. I don't know if I do that now, if it'll kill my contract, so I don't want to. It's just gonna wait until that. In fact, let's go here and look at this stupid forecast and see if it's all right. It's supposed to stop raining about 12-ish, so we can't flipping to the whole harvesting bit right at the moment. So we're just gonna go right into the logging bit then. All right, let's go. We'll go to forestry equipment, and we're looking for the Platinum Edition trailer. There's our buddy right there, the non-semi tractor trailer one, and we'll just lease that bad boy again. And we're gonna lease our trusty telehandler that we've been using for most of this stuff. Actually, we did kind of mix it up last episode. Do we want to do a different one this time, just so you guys can see some different pieces of equipment and so on and so forth? I don't like doing the ones like this guy that has the little crab steering. That stuff frustrates the heck out of me. I know there's some guys that play with that stuff and like that stuff, but I'm not a fan of the crab steering machinery and all of that kind of stuff. I know there's reasons for it in real life and in the game, but not for me. All right, let's see, 109. Have we done? That's 146, 145. Let's lease this bad boy. Did we do this one yet? I don't think we have. And then we want to, of course, grab the log forks from the CSZ pack. I'm gonna go to, where am I? Telehandler tools, and over on my mods. And we're looking for the log forks. Alright. Yeah, this guy right here is a very useful tool too. Excuse me. Where's my log forks? At least that. I'm just gonna turn you off. Alright, so let's get you turned on, get you connected, and we're just kind of worrying about the log transport contracts. I may come back and do the rock crushing and other stuff depending on my bandwidth and time, but that's what we got going right now. Just need to get the money up because we're back down to $15,839 now since we purchased the steel plant production chain and replaced that, and we leased the equipment and everything that we needed. We bought the plot of land in order to place the production. So that's kind of where we are right now. We want to go to our contracts, and let's go ahead and accept one of these contracts. So let's go to our contracts, and we're going to accept the higher of the two. In fact, do we want to just go ahead and no, I'll wait. Let's just keep one active at a time. Let's see, where is this contract located at? Like, where is our, okay, here we go. That is off of the main road here, and then we could come around this back way and drive up to here, cross this little lake, river stuff, and then come here. And then we have two paths. We can come out this way, or we can backtrack down and come out this way. All right. So let's give that a go. we're just gonna drive over to the site, and then we'll start loading the logs, and we're gonna have to bring our tractor around as well. So we have to do all of that. And this is kind of a little bit of a scenic trip as well, because I haven't really been in this area of the map that much and really kind of poked around. There's a little park right there over to my right. It's actually kind of neat. I mean, Giants does a great job on their maps for the most part. And this is a really good map. I really like it. Even though it is a lot of trees and stuff, but it's still a very nice looking map. Or technically a forestry map. Alright, so there's a bridge over the little river that flows through here, thankfully. I'm just going to drive up to this little spot and grab us some logs and get this whole thing started. But we're also going to need to bring our tractor up here as well, so we can excuse me, haul the logs up out of this area. Hopefully not have any accidents where we're tipping the whole thing over again. But this whole logging process is a learning process, you know. And I'm still learning. I'm getting better all the time. There's different approaches and ways for doing things, and this is just my way. You know, there's no, in a game like this, it's basically a sandbox. There's not always necessarily a right or a wrong way to do things. It's just doing things the way that works the best for you as a player and provides you with the most enjoyment. And that's all what we're looking for. So, you know, in this day and age, a lot of people, you know, don't just take things at face value and enjoy them. They're too busy being hypercritical and want to get on social media and do this, that, and the other, and complain about this thing and make a big deal about that thing. And at the end of the day, you know, yeah, this stuff can be complicated, but enjoy life, man. It's not always that deep, you know. Just say what you got to say, do what you got to do, and then leave it at that. But don't continue to, you know, put that pressure on yourself and on others, you know. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of, no, that's not my tractor. Where's my tractor? Here we go. Then we're gonna bring this tractor over to the logging site as well. We'll have our whole setup in place in order to haul our logs. And as you can see over to my left, that's part of the whole roller coaster that is built. And when we start taking supplies to the roller coaster, it will slowly start being built based on what supplies you put to that production point at the time. There are different phases to the roller coaster build. Same thing with both builds. But it's a very neat thing. It's really cool. I like it as well. Even if it is kind of designed more of a, well, I won't even say that. I was about to say it's like a PC, you know, more of a PC centric thing. But Giants has tried to make a reasonable effort to put stuff as multi-platform or all platforms. But at the end of the day, the issue is always going to be this, that the stuff you can do on PC and the stuff you can do on the console. I see guys on social complain all the time, like, why can't console players have this or that? Or, you know, it's not fair, it's not this, it's not that. Well, the way that the console platform is a very specific platform, whether you're on the PS5 or Xbox. At the end of the day, you're always going to have those limitations, because that is built into the design of a console. It's not a PC. You know, so by default, your design has limitations. PC does not have that. You can have any number of configurations on the PC, so it's always going to be the most open-ended platform, no matter how much you may wish or want and think it's not fair. That's just the way things are in some cases. But in many cases, when you're talking about these particular different platforms. Alright, so getting close to the site. Still out there, as you can see on the mini map there, you can see the little red marker up there, straight up ahead. I do not like that you have to cross all these little narrow bridges with logs. That doesn't appear to be a winning scenario. But we're gonna try to see if we can make this work. I just hopefully, again, will not tip and turn over and do some of that other stuff. Alright. And we got the forks on a couple of logs. And we kind of let them settle in a little bit. And then we start moving. We're gonna drop our first set of logs off here. Be real careful. I gotta switch over to the correct control group sometimes. I want to extend this piece out a little bit. I'm gonna go too far because then with the weight of the logs, it would be super off balance. So about right there. I'm still not. This to be super pretty. Oops, no. Then I remember that I got to switch back to the other control group in order to operate the plant. Alright. I was trying not to get them angled, but they got angled. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. My batteries died on me right there in midstream. But hopefully we're back now and you can hear me and everything's set up and doing nice. At least I think it is. Yeah, I need all these things to play nice with each other. Alright, so we're going to grab another set of logs, clamp down. Now you know you're not going to carry all them logs, so let's go ahead and put that down now and take ourselves out of that misery. Alright, he's going to try to hold on to him. But I know as soon as I start to move, one or more logs are going to try to pop out of there. We already got one sliding right now. So let's go ahead and open that door, get you off. Let's see if we can get 3. Alright. That looks a little more happier. Excuse me. Alright, so really need to mute when I clear my throat, but I'm sorry, it's just gonna be a constant thing tonight because like I say, I'm kinda fighting a bug. Except I don't have the bug yet, but I can tell that I'm trying to catch the bug, whatever that bug is. Like I said, I've already taken medicine that will hopefully prevent that from fully happening, but you still got to work your way through some of the effects of what's already going on right now. That's why I have the whole throat thing kind of happening right now, and why you got this stuff going on with my voice at the moment. Alright, so we want to see if we gotta push this log up and line this up back up together, because this is just going to cause more problems that we really don't need right now. I'm trying to push that up and get them all even-ish. And then come back around and let's try this number again. Alright, so let's try to get these logs on. And again, we have 3, but I don't think that's going to be a happy 3. I'm going to try to, oh no, I'm not trying to spread that piece out. I need to go to this control, on log control. Alright, log control. Yeah, and that one log fell off. Alright, so there we go. Alright, there we go. And so let's go and see if we can kind of get that out. And again, only 2. I'll take it. We don't need to always need the histrionics of trying to mess with 3 or more logs. Alright, let's get it up there and kind of drop these 2. Let them kind of work their own selves out. Let the logs to kind of, settle and move into their own correct places, but that doesn't always happen. Alright, we grabbed a whole lot there, didn't we? A whole lot of nothing. Alright, so there you go. And close that clamp down. Let's see. Oh my, we can get, we already, we lose one already? Yeah, we're about to lose one. It's neat that we almost got 4 on here. And you can see if I move, that one log will slowly start to kind of jig its way out of there. It's already, the front 2 are already kind of sliding off right now. So before they kind of explode, we're going to go ahead and, yep, right on cue. And we'll just drop these 2 off. Those logs were kind of doing the dance, so. Drop these two off. And that one log on the bottom was behaving itself, then I actually have a neat stack going here. You gotta do what you gotta do. Nope, you want to get at least two. So we're not going to play that game of chicken. Alright. Alright, let's try to get these logs on here. Alright, so apologies there, the medicine kicked in and kind of looped me right on out for a second there. Alright, let's see if we can get those two on there. I know, play this thing back, I hope my throat clearing noises are not that obnoxious and you guys are still able to power through these episodes and get what you need from them. Let's see what we got here. We could still throw a few more logs on here. We're gonna have to do multiple trips again. Let's see how much stack on there. It would be something short of miraculous if we were able to get all 5 of these on what remains on the trailer. I can't see, guys. Alright, trying to see if we can grab. Got our 2 culprits. Alright, oh shucks. Yeah, the voice is rough, but I am hanging in. Alright, there it is. Shucks. Okay, let's mute that because that sounds, I'm sure that sounds horrible. On the other side, let me. Let's see if we can grab some more logs because I'm playing dangerous right now. Alright, there. Treacherous 4. Let's see what we can do with these 4. Come on, guys. Everything wants to not cooperate. You've been doing fine. Let's try to see if I'm probably testing limits of one here, but I got us kind of see if we can kind of make this stuff heater. I'll try to push some of these logs in, and hopefully that will not disturb the whole load to where we got stuff flying off the trailer. I really would appreciate it if the logs kind of shuffle around so that we can have a better stack, but they're not cooperating. Alright. Alright, and 2 more. We're gonna get all on there. Now all of a sudden I can't pick up 2 logs. Got it. Make that make sense. Alright. I mean, literally, I can't get this bad boy to go to slide up on the one. Okay. Alright, so here we go. I didn't turn the straps on yet because the straps do some weird stuff sometimes. Alright. If we can get both of those, okay. We got them. We got it. Alright. We got it. Now we can put the straps on. But that's a crazily unbalanced load, so it's gonna do some stuff, I'm sure. And it's going to be fun on turns, I'm sure, especially sharp ones. Where's my... Let's go grab the tractor. Alright, so we're ready to go, and again we have the 2 options on how we want to come out of this area. We can backtrack and come out here. We can come out, or we can go all the way back down and come the way we came in. Right now we're going in the wrong direction, so we gotta get turned around. And turns are tricky when you have a load like this, and that's one of those deals where we don't want to tip a trailer again. Log trailer, fully loaded log trailer. We're just gonna shoot that straight shot. You know, that takes us across a couple of very narrow bridges, which I am not a big fan of. It is what it is. Whew, that was close. Almost ran off the edge there. That would have been disastrous. There's your little gazebo and your little park area. Going to the southern sawmill. Alright, apology about the crazy driving. That's what happens when you're on medication. No! And there we go. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. You can't make this stuff up. Shut up, man. I am upset right now. Let's see if we can work that magic again. The simplest of turns. And turn it over. It's a simple turn. Hell, I'm not happy right now. My fears has been realized. And once again, we're turning over trailers. You have to be really careful driving when you have an overloaded trailer. This is madness. And I may have to turn off traffic because this SOB is going to keep inching up and trying to and make it even worse. Alright, let's see if we can get this turned over. And that's the issue that you run into as well. This guy can definitely get you the leverage that you need to get it up. It doesn't have the horsepower to push the whole thing. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Almost to the finish line and then you turn. Alright, let's get this little piece of machinery parked. There we go. And let's get this package hitched. And try to move on. High risk and reward. Alright, so we're going again, and we're going to have to hopefully make a couple more turns here. We'll tip it again. Alright, so here we are. We're at the sales site, so we can go ahead and move these logs on around. It's 10:52, so we still got some time before we can start on that harvesting deal in the rain, after the rain stops. Ah! You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Hi, where's the little? Let's just go ahead and keep it outside at the rate I'm going. Two spills in the same trip. Alright, sell those Scotch Stern logs, man. Alright. And let's go ahead and cash out that contract. Collect. We got the harvesting. We're going to do the next tree transport. So go ahead and accept that one. And let's see where that one's located at. I'm sure it'll be in one of the forest furthest extremes of the map, as usual. Oh, it actually put another spot right nearby where I'm already at. Okay, surprising, but we'll take it. We'll take the W. Alright, let's go grab us some logs. This time, hopefully not have any unfortunate incidents. And there we go, ran right into a tree. Almost ran right into the river. Thank you, medication. I'm fading hard at different times here. Excuse me. Let's go. Let's get these off and get to cracking. And we can actually do all of this stuff. Bridge. Is that the same bridge we were at before? Yeah. And go further up there. Set up for logs. Okay, where are the logs? But I digress. Okay, tractor's in place. Trailer's in place. Telehandler over to that spot. My apologies for the gruesome sounds, but hey, it's part of the deal tonight for me, unfortunately for me. And hopefully we can fight this thing all off and won't be as horrible sounding tomorrow. I think once I get some rest, hopefully this stuff will rectify. And when I come back and meet again on Saturday, I'll be sounding a lot better. And we'll have more exciting stuff to do and more exciting content to see. Well, that's an insane grab right there. It's cool. Of course, if it sticks. This is straight madness. Oops, you betcha. You got it. That doesn't happen often. 4 at a time. Getting a little bit better at this stuff. Can we do it again? Can we? Can we? Huh? All right, that's everybody on the stack. So let's see if we can get it turned around. And actually, we need to turn around, go this way, and I'm actually going the other way. No, that's fine too. All right, let's go. This load is more balanced, so there should be hopefully no turnover issues again. Okay, why am I climbing up a hill? I didn't have to climb up. I'm climbing up a hill before. Excuse me. And I'm sorry that again my throat clearing and coughing and everything probably don't come across that well. But just bear with me tonight. I'm hanging in there. I know I should be probably muting, and in a perfect situation I would go back and edit all that stuff out. But I'm a one-man show, and I'm not at that point yet. And plus, I'm doing this on console to boot. So when I get to the point where I'm able to get a capture card, then we'll probably do all of that. Yeah, but I'm kind of on a holding pattern on the capture card because I do plan on getting one. I wanted to do it at the beginning of the year, but it looks like doing a new PC build is going to take priority over that based on the issue I had last month. And it's time for me to replace my PC. But I'm kind of old school, and I still have a disk drive. I know the modern way that folks are doing now, things now with SSD, and they don't have drives, but I still want to keep my drive. I still have a lot of software and applications that are drive based, and I still want to have my DVD drive on my case, I believe. I could go ahead and give it up, but I still, even though I haven't per se used it, but that's something as I get closer to the point in time where I'm going to buy or do my build, I'll weigh those options. But that's going to be in the next month or so, sure. We need to get my PC updated at least. It doesn't have to be ultra current, but it has to be current. And if we could do 4K stuff, that would be a bonus. But at least want to be able to do games at 1080p or something. But don't have I'm still rocking an older monitor and everything as well, so eventually all that will have to be upgraded too. But those are all different pieces that can come at different times. The main thing though is updating my box, and I know that's gonna be other issues there, because I know Windows doesn't like when you do major component swaps, especially CPUs and motherboards and stuff. Alright, so that's the second contract. We got that knocked out. And it should complete that contract. Excuse me. Nice. Yep, that's another $7,150. So we go ahead and hit X to go ahead and complete that contract. Now we're back up to $33,477 balance on our account. So we're doing better. It's going to be one of those slowly but surely things. And I guess now that we got the steel mill production going, one thing we can kind of go ahead and take a peek at is the new productions that come with the expansion that are built into the map as well, at least a couple of them at this moment. What we have here, this is the boat yard, excuse me, and these are the materials required to start the boat build at the first stage of the boat build. We need 9,000 planks, 9,000 long planks, 5,760 wood beams, and 1,800 metal, 7,200 floor tiles. We'll have to get another. We'd have to purchase and open up another production chain to do the floor tiles, and that's the. Let me go to the map. Let's show you that one. That's this guy right here. That is the flooring factory. Is that? That's the one we'd have to purchase and able to do that, to do the floor tiles. Planks, we can do those from any of the sawmills. We can also, and I guess I'll go ahead and show you that now. I may have done this before, but if I did not, I apologize. But you definitely can chop your trees, bring your lumber around, and either sell it like we've been doing for the contracts, or take it to your sawmill and feed it to sawmill production chains so they can be turned into some of their products. Let's take a peek at that. Well, another feature we have here in this southern sawmill that we can also do, and by the way, this little round area over here, of course, obviously is for your wood chips. Yes, here we can go in the office for the southern sawmill, and you see where the basket is at. You hit the basket, and guess what? You have the option to purchase said planks, and for whatever reason, the base planks are free, basically, and you can kind of load up as many as you want and take as many as you like. And I don't know if that was per design or not, but that's what we can do there. Now, for your other different types of planks this long, they're $6,286 each. I don't know if these prices change over month to month or they stay consistent. But yeah, so on and so forth. But you do have to pay for those. Wood beams, same deal. You have to pay for those. They're almost $10,000 each. Prefab walls are usually expensive, and that's 22 grand. And back to your free, no charge planks. So we'll be definitely utilizing some of that functionality as well. I don't know if I'm going at this point if I'm going to lumberjack to get our planks, so we just buy them outright at the moment. I still got to kind of brainstorm on how I want to do that. but that's an option we have now. Okay, let's go ahead and wheel our tractor on around. So if you want to get the boat building going, you can start by dropping off some steel or some planks, both. Alright, I'm gonna move this setup back over to the shop. Alright. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot here. This is as good as any. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and hide the heads up. Do that. And get the subjects a little bit better centered-ish. Now we want to do screenshot. Now let's go back to our harvester. We should be able to fire the harvester up and get that firework and get that whole deal going. Let's bring the helper back on. Hire a hour. I'm gonna let him go across the top a little bit, and then we're gonna point him in a different direction. Kind of clearing some space here, creating a headland, which will allow for them to have room to turn around if they want to go the other direction. Missed the worker, line up this way, and have them go this way, lengthwise instead of widthwise. Start on the low end, around the back. And let's go grab our little trailers. I guess we're gonna haul them in tandem. Fortunately for me, I've been doing this long enough where I've gotten pretty decent with some aspects of this. But before I learn how to kind of fart around and mess around with these trailers and get them to do what I wanted to do. These things used to drive me crazy, and that's why I like the ones that just had the straight drawbar and didn't do all this swing hitch stuff and all of that jazz. Actually, I should have went the other way. But we're good. Alright, I guess I forgot to turn on the lights, but we're good to go now. And there's the train coming through, it's neat. That's pretty cool too. Alright, we're waiting on the train. Definitely gonna have to chew on some throat drops too, but just didn't have time today to get into that and try to do some more medicating before I went live today. So that's why, and some of this stuff is happening real time. So bear with me tonight, guys. Now the question on the contract stuff as well, do we want to, oh, we got a new tree transport showing up. Okay, well, go ahead and accept that one and go ahead and put that on the hopper. But these rock removers, I don't know if they're worth it, but they are more worth it than the deadwoods, because the deadwoods are not that fun to me. They're more of a pain in the butt. But if you can find all the trees quickly, then it's cool. It's easy money. It's not, it's never that simple. So where's this tree transport contract that we accepted at this time? Let's take a peek. Alright, this one's a little closer. This one's not that far from the sawmill, so that's definitely a good deal there. Let's see what the best route is to get there. Alright, from our current location, we are here. And we need to get to there so we can kind of go just a straight shot and then come in from up here past the bridge. So we'll do that. Hey. Alright, we got the train coming through. And give it a few moments for the train to pass. Go ahead and drive to the area where we need to be on site. Okay, I think that's our turn. And one thing the map doesn't show you is elevations, so hopefully this is not too far uphill. So let's see where this spot is at. Should be coming up on it right now. Alright, there it is. Let's see how we want to get it set up. Right there it seems fine. Let's go grab our telehandler. Oh, it's just ready to unload, so let's drive over to the trailers first. Checking the time now. We're coming up on the final 15 minutes. And let's move out of the way so the harvester will have enough room to turn around. That's why we did do a headland at the top of the field. We didn't do one at the bottom, so workers are still going to meet with some challenges getting turned around from the bottom part of the field. And now let's continue to drive our telehandler around so we can have it on site for our logging contract. And we got a little bit of a ways to go. We want to get this telehandler to the logging site. So let's hurry up and try to get that done because we're coming up close to the end of the show tonight. So this is moving along for 27 miles an hour. I like that. Whoops, wrong turn point. Turn then on the road next to the shop. apologies. Another zone out right there. Alright, we're coming up on the tail end of tonight's show. We're in the final segment here. Now, once we get this telehandler on site, we'll go ahead and get this started on the logs. And I may do some stuff off camera, but in either case, if such is the case, I'll let you know when we come back on Saturday where we're at. Still got a lot of Christmas stuff to do in real life, so well, at least a few things. We're not going hard on Christmas this year, but we are going to do it. We still want to do a little bit of stuff. So I still have a few things I need to do. Wait a minute, did I miss my turn? Yes, I did. I was looking for the road. How did I miss it? It's right by the railroad. That's why it's easy to miss. So it just looks like a little dirt patch. Alright, here we go. We're on site. Let's grab some logs and get at least the base setup started. But first, before we do that, though, let's check on our harvester guy. Alright. Looks like he's going to finish up. Alright, so we can come back to him. Once that worker finishes, he'll go ahead and log off. Why can I get... oh. Too many vehicles. Took me a minute to get back to the telehandler. There we go. All the tricks. And of course I still drop. That is annoying. Alright, what happened there is the bottom part of the device was kind of opening and closing the forks when I really just wanted this other part to move. But at certain times, depending on how you do it, well, actually randomly it seems it will actuate both functions, and that just caused me to Gonna botch that whole unload situation right there. That's madly annoying. Nah, don't like that. Off to a bad start already, guys. It's not gonna let me clean it up, is it? Nope, there's like a force field that won't let me slide this log around right now. So that log do what it wants to do. Open up. Because the bottom forks keep doing that little stupid thing. It's not placing them like I want to place them. Let's see if this was going to let me slide it. If I can get the lined up, right? Alright, enough of that. Sometimes less is more, so we just do the one. But we should be able to get this entire load on this trailer this time. Or at least that's the general idea that we want to try to go for. Alright, there it is. Alright, we've reached the end of the episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me, I'm Bose831 Gaming on all the major social media platforms. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. Bose831 Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know areas you want to see me. What you think I can improve. If there's content you want to see, let me know. Together we can make this channel get bigger and better and continue to grow. But that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in again. I will catch you all on the flip side. Everyone have a great evening or day or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. Catch you later.